Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Ready now, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Bichette, a 22-year-old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner will score from first, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. In now, Paul Molitor. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Marlins' designated hitter in this one.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Bregman fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Bellinger looking up, and that's a home run into the top tank. Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And it's quickly 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And another foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bellinger's on his horse. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Henderson takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. To the plate now, Craig Biggio, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first, with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Chu, and he will put it away to end the inning. Stepping in, Gavin Lux. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Angels, the second baseman, number 9.
Now here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Count even at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
That is third. The right fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And he hits it hard to the right side. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. So now the Angels cleanup batter, David Ortiz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready now for L.A., Willie McCovey, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-2 to stretch Willie McCovey.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here now is Trey Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Ortiz moving to his left, and that's the third out. And now for the Angels, Jared Kelenic, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Kelenic is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
So here's Cody Bellinger. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Alec Bohm. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Okay.
The pitcher, Gary.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Kelenic on second. Bohm is over at first with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Gavin Lux. He drew a walk his first time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. At the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. At the plate, David Ortiz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2-2. Here it is. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Into the box, Willie McCovey, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
3-1 the count now. 3-1 the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Robinson is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Paul Molitor. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Sanchez is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
2 balls. No.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
1 out, nobody on. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's full now, 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bouncer down the line.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Now batter, catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
He'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. Pitch on the way. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. This one's down to third. Robinson has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Ready now for the Marlins. Craig Biggio comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is foul right side. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he pops it up. In comes Bellinger. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1 offering started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's well fouled. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try to follow up. Andrew Miller enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Andrew Miller.
As a look, now the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6. But not 3, apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Miller is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Paul Molitor. 3rd at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chu is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Bryant. He went deep last time up. And that's up and in for ball one. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Smoked on the ground left side. Bellinger fields cleanly. Standing in now, Brooks Robinson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Long throw to the plate. Oh, and Chu puts it right on the money. He's out at home plate.
And leading up
To the plate now, Willie McCovey, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jared Kellner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can still...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he rips it on the ground to second. Bichette's got it, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Count still at 1-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Bichette gathers it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ricky Henderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
the left fielder, number 7, Craig Biggio.
Into the box now, Craig Biggio. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, You have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Weak chopper up the line. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jimmy Rollins stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez gathers and makes the throw to first. 2 down. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Their count now at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gavin Lux is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. A little low. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Alex Bregman waits on deck. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Turner's on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in.
For the Angels. Not shortstop. Alex.
Lugo enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 67. That's Lugo.
From the stretch. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, right fielder, Shin-Soo
At the
Choo.
plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. And this will be fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
First baseman.
Ready for another shot now, David Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Bo Bichette, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Bregman shading to his right. 1 out. Up next from Miami, Paul Molitor, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes. Tap down the line. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hopped up. Ortiz waits on it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
The designated hitter.
Now here's the pitch.
McCovey.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So now to the plate, Jared Kelenic. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Robinson trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Cody Bellinger takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Short, hit hard. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Number 9.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Gavin Lux. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And now Alex Bregman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. It's a swinging bunt up the line. A pause, and the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now at the plate, David Ortiz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Fouled off. The 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes. And
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Brooks Robinson. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he misses with it, 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And that one is gone! At the plate, Ricky Henderson. A ball and no strikes. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Split-fingered fastball there inside 2. Now here's the pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Craig Biggio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Willie McCovey. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Very high. 2-1. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Jared.
Lee Smith takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 46, Lee.
Into the box, Jared Kelenic, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Smith, a 25-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and a fork ball. Turner, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Henderson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in, Alec Bohm. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Rollins.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken. For ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate now, Bichette, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Paul Molitor, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Clippard takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First quarter victorious Angels, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Miami Marlins.